Dumela. Hi, my name's Dr. Hannah Vinia. I'm a senior lecturer at the University of Liverpool and I lead the COFA project in Botswana. We're looking at ticks and tick-borne pathogens, specifically in livestock in Botswana. This is just a quick video to demonstrate to you how you can contribute to surveillance and research on ticks in Botswana by submitting your tick records to iNaturalist. You don't have to be an expert in ticks, and I'll show you exactly why in a moment. So the first thing you need to do is go to the iNaturalist website. I'll put a link below in the video description. Once you've registered for your account, you can then upload your observations. So you can click on this upload button here, the green button at the top. And then ideally you would have a photo of the tick that you're recording, because doing that or including a photo of the tick allows your record to be verified and upgraded into a research grade observation. Otherwise, you can still record your observation, but it'll be marked as a casual observation. So the first thing I'm going to do now is to choose my image. So we've got many images here that we've taken in the lab. So this is just a test observation for the demonstration purposes. I'm going to pretend here that I don't know what this tick is. You may have attended some tick identification workshops and have a pretty good idea of the species or the genus of the tick that you're looking at. And if you do, you can enter the species name or the genus here. But I'm going to pretend for this demonstration that I don't know what this tick is. Now, iNaturalist has already given me a suggestion that this might be in the genus Hyaloma, but I'm not going to use that because I don't know, I'm not sure. So I'm just going to type in hard-backed ticks and record it just as a hard tick. So I don't know what it is, it's just a hard tick. And this means that regardless of your confidence in your tick identification abilities, you can still contribute to tick surveillance in Botswana and eventually to tick research as well. You need to add the date of your observation and the location. So you can either put in your latitude and longitude if you know it precisely, or you can just zoom in on the map and enter your location here. So I'm going to put it somewhere by Maun, just so that I can locate it again on the map when I show you my observation where it's appeared. And then click Update Observations. I'm going to put in the notes that this is a test observation. But you might want to put in the notes here where you found this tick. Was it from the environment? Was it from an animal? Was it from yourself? Was it feeding on you? Anything like that, anything unusual about this observation. And you'll see that the location here is public, and that's what you want in order for the community to be able to see your observation. If for any reason you don't want people to see the location of your observation, then you can make it private, but public is ideal. And I'm going to submit this observation, and then you'll see it takes me to a page detailing the details of my observation, but also the status of that observation. So here it's saying that this needs ID. That means that I've submitted a photo, but it needs other people in the community to verify my identification or to help with that identification. And then once a few different people within the iNaturalist community have agreed on that observation, it will be marked as a research grade observation. That's the highest grade of observation, and it means that it can be used then for research and for veterinary surveillance. But in the meantime, even the casual and the records that are marked as needed ID, they're also very useful. So if we go back to the community section here on the top, the community tab, and then click on projects, go into the COFA project. So we're just searching here for COFA, go, and then you'll see the COFA project. It gives you some information about the project, the number of observations that have been made on ticks in Botswana. So anybody who submits a record of a tick in Botswana, that data will be collected by this project. And it's all free open access data. You can see the most recent observations here. You can see a leadership board. So if you're very competitive, you can compete with your colleagues and your friends to see who can submit the most records of ticks. And you can see the most species that people have recorded and also the most observed species, so the most common species in these observations. And then down here, there's a map. So you can zoom in, zoom out on this map and look at different records. So if we look here at Maun, we should be able to see my record just here. There you go. So my record is now appearing on this map. But what's really nice about this is if you're a vet as well, you don't have to submit records, but you can just look at what other people have found in your area. So let's look up north here. Somebody has found some hyaloma up here. And you can also look at the verification of these records. So this one here is marked as a Bont tick, but it needs ID. So if you have some good tick identification skills, you can contribute towards that ID. Or if you don't and you're just using these data to get an idea of what's in your district, you can make a note of the certainty of those observations as well. So I hope you found this useful. I look forward to seeing the observations that everyone submits and whether anyone finds anything weird and wonderful or anything interesting in their area. And just thank you very much in advance for contributing towards the surveillance and research of ticks in Botswana.